Stone Mountain Park is well known for its enormous rock relief on its north face, the largest bas-relief artwork in the world. The carving depicts 3 Confederate leaders, Jefferson Davis, Robert E. Lee, and Stonewall Jackson. During our visit, they were working on Snow Mountain. You purchase tickets, which are good for 2 hours of tubing, and there's a snow play area at the bottom. Summit Skyride is described as a high-speed Swiss cable car that transports guests more than 825 feet above ground to the top of Stone Mountain. There you'll experience views of the Atlanta skyline, the Appalachian Mountains, and more up to 60 miles away. Rylie found a friend, but this cat was having none of it. Stone Mountain Park encompasses 3,200 acres, a must-see if you're ever in Atlanta. At Rose Hill Cemetery in Macon, Georgia, are the grave sites of the Allman Brothers, Greg Allman, brother Dwayne Allman, the band's bassist Barry Oakley, and founding member and drummer Butch Trucks, a.k.a. Claude Thomas. In years past, music fans flocked to the gravesite in an attempt to party with the deceased band members. The graves had been vandalized, statues stolen, monuments defaced. They eventually put up a fence to keep out the adoring fans. Augusta, Georgia, home to Augusta National Golf Club, which is home to the Masters Tournament. This place is buttoned up tighter than Fort Knox. It's surrounded by huge trees and high fences. It took me several passes to even find the entrance. It's a private club, and if you want to become a member, prepare to cough up 6 figures, not to mention the annual dues. James Brown, also known as the Godfather of Soul, was born in Barnwell, South Carolina. His family moved to Augusta, Georgia when he was 4 or 5 years old. In 2003, the city of Augusta appropriated $40,000 to erect a life-size bronze statue in honor of its famous son. But in January of 2004, James Brown was sent to prison for domestic abuse, so the statue was put into storage. On May 3, 2005, Augusta dragged the statue back out of storage, put it outside on Broad Street, and dedicated it with its once again famous son in attendance. Colonial Park Cemetery served as Savannah Cemetery for more than a century and contains over 9,000 graves. Established in 1750, by 1789 it had been expanded 3 times to reach its current size of approximately 6 acres. And I have to admit, I was there in broad daylight, and it creeped me out. The Girl Scouts' first headquarters building was willed to the Girl Scouts of Savannah upon the death of Juliet Gordon Low, the American founder of the Girl Scouts of the USA. The building has served Girl Scouts longer than any other building in the nation and is the only building left by Juliet to the Girl Scouts. If you don't want to drive around Savannah, there are plenty of other transportation options such as pedicabs, horse-drawn carriages, or your own pedal-powered party bar. Forrest Gump made Chippewa Square famous with its bench scenes where Forrest waited for the bus. The bench was located on the north side of the square facing Bull Street, where there's now a garden. Chippewa Square is one of the most known squares in all of Savannah, right in the center of everything. But the square dates back long before Forrest Gump visited. The Battle of Chippewa was an important skirmish in the War of 1812. This square took its name from this battle.
We drove, you had to fly.
No, I drove.
I've got to admit, my day in Savannah was one of the highlights of my trip. I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it if you're ever in Georgia. Make a trip over to Savannah.